Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back to Friday Night Stamping Part 2, Part 2. So you had Tom earlier stamping some bookmarks, and now I'm back playing with a brand new stamp set on my desk. Arrived today. Can't wait to have a little play with it because you guys twisted my arm. I'm going to blame this one all on you because I wasn't going to be buying this stamp set and then you made me do it. So my hair's really fuzzy. I washed my hair for the first time in ages. So it's a little bit fuzzy at the moment. So I probably should just have it down, but it just gets in my way. So I tend to put it back. So hello, Sherry. Sherry's first in the house. Hello, Sherry. Hi, Martina, Monica, Mary, Navarana, Janice, Anne, Valerie, Tina, Annie, Judy, Georgiana. Hello, hello, hello. She had her phone in her hand. She was like ready for when I was going to go live. And Janine is here. Yes. Right. So, what have I got in my head? I'm just trying to think what I'd like to do. I don't know, just have a little bit of a play. But I think what I'd like to do is maybe stamp onto some coloured cardstock rather than stamping on white, which, you know, I do quite often, and very vanilla. I think I'll go with something a little bit different. What stamp set, Janine's asking? Which one is it? Which one? This one. This one, Janine. They made me do it. Hello, Susan. Welcome back. Right, let me just pop those on there. There we go. So you don't get the glare. Sorry, my desk is already mucky because of Tom stamping. So I can't be bothered to change the paper. You see, I had also an idea of maybe doing some gold embossing. What do you think? A bit of gold. Hey, Carolee, long time. Hello, Mindy. Yay, hi. Oh, brilliant. Everyone's in the house. Come on, Friday night, guys. Get your friends in. Let's come and have a bit of a party. Oh, what about a soft seafoam background? That might be nice. Because if I stamp some red berries on soft seafoam, it should still show up, shouldn't it? I've had a little bit of a cardstock replenish today. So I've got lots of different colours available and I'm not scared of like running out of a colour at the moment. Well, there's a few more that I need to replenish, but my faves are in the house, so that's good. Hello, Glenna. You keep debating it too. Oh. Right. There we go. If you hear me grunting or something, I do apologise. We had pizza tonight and I don't know, my stomach has just not agreed with something I've eaten earlier and it's not comfortable. So if you hear me making any weird noises, I apologise. So, all right. So before I stamp the leaves of holly, I was thinking of just stamping a bit of a background of other leaves. And, you know, just to break up the space in the background a little bit. So I was going to do that. And that one. See, we have got this other holly leaf as well, which I know is not quite the same. Maybe we'll leave that one. So we've got that there, and then, oh, this big leaf here as well. So I do actually need to be stamping quite a few different Christmas cards ready for when the new catalogue comes out, and also for Christmas, me sending out cards to my customers. So this one, I think I will stamp it fairly heavily. It's going to have stuff all over it because I'm going to cut it up and probably make at least 8 cards out of this. So when that happens, I really do go to town, as it were. Hi Margaret, lovely to see you. Yay for gold. Thanks, Janice. Right. Oh, you know what I think I'm going to do is go for my just lines and just get started doing some lines just to get the space broken up. So I'm just going to stamp away. I love a fresh ink pad. This is my new juicy soft seafoam. So you can see it. I decided to treat myself to some new ink pads because I had a half price item. So did you know if you put an order in of over £400 you get a half price item? So it is worth it for buying like the bigger items, the bigger price ticket items. So the whole set of ink pads, if you purchase all 10 of them, you get a bit of a discount. So normally they're what are they? Are they £7.50 each? Gosh, I can't remember. Sorry about this. I should know how much they are. Well, they are the 7 or 7.50. 7 maybe. And you do get a little bit of a reduction. 7.50. Sorry, there we go. And so if you purchase a set of 10 of the colour families, you get a bit of reduction. You get them for £67.50. So you get 10% off. £75. But then if you get a half price item, it's half of £67.50. So I got these for half of £67.50, which is pretty cool. Right, so I've got that one laid down. Let's go up a notch and maybe go to a bit of soft succulent, I think. Go for this one. Hi Gina, she's washing her blending brushes and making enchiladas. Right, don't get the muddled up, Gina. You'll be getting very hairy enchiladas if you get muddled up. If you really have to vomit, Ruth, I think it'd be great if you're not down. No, I don't need to vomit. It's not that sort of feeling. It's more like a little bit of discomfort. And yes, anyway. It's just if I sort of groan every so often going, ooh. Or if my stomach makes a noise. Okay, so I'm just getting some more of this on in the background. So what's going in your enchiladas, Gina? Come on, we all want the recipe. I gave you my soup recipe the other day. Tina's rearranging craft room and stamps while watching. Don't tell Janice. Too late. Hi, Bev. Nice to see you. Okay, so we've got that and that. So I've got this one now to go. What colour should we go here? I'm wondering if a little bit of Smoky Slate, just something light. Tom used that earlier, so I'll use that one. I just want to keep it all very pale because my plan is to then stamp the holly leaves really quite dark over the top, so that we've got a bit of a high contrast happening. So, let's stick that in there. Gosh, this is speedy stamping. Gosh, when I'm in the mood, aren't I? Get a bit of a rhythm going. Oh, excuse me. See, like I told you, there might be noises. Beef enchiladas. You do it from memory. Ah. You will serve no hairy food. Well, welcome everybody. What are your plans for the weekend then? I'm not really sure what we're doing. We've got fireworks tomorrow evening in the town. So, right. So hands up. Who's got this stamp set before I did? So we've got, it's a two-step stamping, I presume. That one first, and then, or this one, and then those on top. Or some people find it easier to stamp the darkest one first, and then stamp the lighter colour over the top. Although I think with these ones, it probably won't matter too much. Oh, forgot to do the sniff. The new stamp sniff. Oh, who's got it? Who's got it? Judy's got it. Good, good. Janet, I'm sure I've seen Janice with this one. Making a card, 25-year anniversary card for my daughter to give to her hubby. Sherry, you're never that old to have a daughter. Your daughter has been married for 25 years. No way. Oh, Diane just got this one. Sherry. That can't be right. Sue's got it, but hasn't used it. Okay. What's your excuse, Sue? Now, I should really be using my stamping mats for this because they are photopolymer. Bear with. Where have they gone? Oh, there they are. Right. One there. Oh, no, come on. Avalanche, don't fall on me now. There we go. No, Sherry, honestly, you don't look that old. I mean, I've seen you on Zoom. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? Right, I'm inking this up very carefully because it's so large. It's very easy to kind of not get it right. Right, so I'm stamping and then I'm twisting and then giving it another little stamp there. What's going on there? Okay. Oh, I have to stamp off. Do that there. Hello, Curly Top. Hi, Ruth. Finally caught you live watching from Australia. Good morning, Australia. No, it's the stopping of Parliament blowing up. So there was a plot to blow up Parliament, but it got stopped. So Guy Fawkes got did he get burnt at the stake? He might have got burnt at the stake as punishment for treason. And so traditionally, years ago, children would make a Guy Fawkes out of old clothes and straw and then go and beg for money so that they could then go and buy their fireworks. But generally now it's kind of frowned upon to have your own fireworks, although they are still available. And I find it nicer to go and enjoy a big organised fireworks display rather than having little piddly ones in the garden. So yeah. Oh, Deb. Oh, Deb. My fault, I'm afraid. Right, so the one that then goes over the top of that one is this one. Hello, Julie Parker. Guy Fawkes last night. I know, Guy, yeah. Bless him. Although I think there's some... May studied it in history maybe last year or the year before, and I think there was some question mark as to whether or not it was actually him who'd done the plotting. There were some question marks about that. There we go. Right, so I need now a nice dark colour to go over the top of this, and I'm going to try and use Evening Evergreen, but if it's not dark enough, I am wondering whether or not a brown might work. So hi, Carla. Oh, amen, Sherry. I just read your comment. Yeah. Hi, Carol. Hi, Diane. Oh, Julie's got it as well, not used it. Okay. I've seen a few examples of kind of what I would call a one-sheet wonder type technique, but people are calling it like, was it 4-in-1 technique? Where you make 4 cards and then, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to turn this around because I'm finding this a little bit awkward. Yeah, I've seen, now someone shared something on Artful Stampin Space where they used this stamp and did the 4-in-1 technique. Where you stamp, it's kind of like my cross formation style that I do. And then you're able to make 4 cards out of it. Oh, I've just remembered there was something I wanted to ask you guys, particularly those of you who are in the UK or in Europe who can potentially be my customers. So I'm not excluding those of you who can't be my customers out of this conversation, but I wanted to ask if you thought, basically I've got an idea for sending out kits, right? So that's the first thing I want to say. However, what I want to do is create kits that are geared towards making maybe 3 or 4 luxury cards. Okay, so I don't want to price them super high, and I don't want to, you know, obviously, you know, yeah, don't want to make it loads and loads of. I'm not going to do lots of cutting out of paper and cardstock. I will maybe supply cardstock, but I won't be cutting it out. You guys can do that, and then I will do either some videos showing how to use the kit to make your luxury 3 cards or 4 cards or whatever it is, or a Zoom event. So those of you who have been unable to purchase the kit because you don't live in my region, you can still come and watch me do it, and just join the fun for a fee, whereas everyone who bought the kit off me, you'd be able to join the Zoom for free. So my idea would be that it's kind of doing a glorified share of embellishments, because sometimes you might look at a pack of embellishments and go, right, well, they're really nice, but I don't actually want to spend £6, £7, £8 on a pack of embellishments because I don't want to buy all those, and I'd rather buy, you know, embellishments and ribbon and maybe a quarter pack of paper or something like that, to make projects that are kind of coordinated. So the idea would be, it'd be, like I said, a luxury kind of card making kit, and then there may be a stamp set that I would recommend to go with, you know, the kit, but you don't necessarily have to have it to make the kit, if that makes sense. Anyway, I just wondered what your thoughts would be on that, for me to start doing that, because I would like to try and start selling a little bit more product. And also it would mean that if you are a demonstrator, or if you do have your own demonstrator and wanted to purchase the kit, I'm not kind of taking away your business from whoever it is that you feel that you should be loyal to. You know, I was thinking of pricing it around the £10-15 mark, so it's not, you know, a lot. It would almost be like, you know, the cost of, oh my goodness, Tom and I went to WH Smith's, which is a newsagent in the UK, the other day, and Tom picked up this magazine that he was thinking of buying for May. It was £11.99, £11.99 for this magazine, and I was thinking, it's just printed paper. Why are people spending £11.99 on paper? You know, because I think I could charge that price for a little kit, and you would get all these little embellishments, and you get little ribbon share, and, you know. Oh, anyway. Right, I don't think I have space for another leaf. Sorry, this is me. I was thinking as I was talking. So I think what I'm going to do is go to the berries now and do those. and then have a look and see what else I'd like to put on here. So I'm just going to give this a little clean off and grab some blocks for the berries. There we go. And I think a nice bright poppy parade would be nice. Ruth, are you aware that Elisa Tilner was recently praising your one? Oh, I don't think I'm aware of that, but I will go and check that out. Thank you, Gina. That's very kind of you. Gold pages. What are you asking, Sherry? What, to add gold to this? Yes, I still want to add gold to this. Yep. So let's go for... I'm thinking, what about a nice little cluster of bit? Oh, I didn't think that up properly. Oh well. Go for little clusters here. Kind of in the gaps between the big dark green leaves. Hello, Joanna. I am stamping on soft sea foam. Yes, I am. Hello, Michelle Burnott. Welcome. Are you new to my channel? So if anyone's lurking, never said hello before, and you're feeling a bit nervous, now's the time to do it. We've got some fabulous people in the house who would love to welcome you, including myself. So please say hello. Say roughly where you're from in the world and what you like doing. Do you like what you see so far? Okay, so that's the poppy parade. So I think let's get, for some high contrast, we're going to grab some real red. Oh no, cherry cobbler, that's what I was going to choose. Let me get the cherry. I don't know, buying expensive printer paper is kind of what we do, and ours doesn't even have stories on it. Yeah, Navarana. But we make pretty paper. I just said to Tom, all that information in that magazine I can get off Pinterest. You rarely get to see me live, but have been watching me afterwards. Oh, Michelle, well, welcome to a live. Welcome, welcome. Great to have your company here today. Ooh, that was not too bad. Ooh, nice. I like the way that these have got their shadows, although my bad, because I've kind of like turned the holly around. Oh, that's rubbish. Because I turned the holly around, it's technically the shadows are kind of going in different directions. But anyway, never mind. We're not going to overthink it. The technicalities of shadows and non-shadows and so forth. We're just going to keep stamping. Just keep stamping. My husband buys a scientific magazine that costs $16 in Canadian. Yeah, so that's about £8 or £9 to us. Yeah, the prices of magazines have gone up, and I was saying to Tom that I picked up an Empire magazine that Tom and I used to buy loads when we were younger, you know, newly married, and over the years it has got thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner, and gone up in price. And I guess it's because a lot of information nowadays is disseminated via the internet. We don't necessarily go to magazines for our information anymore. So, I presume they've probably got quite a large online presence and they make money that way. But they still create a magazine. But anyway, sorry, back to the kits idea then. The other thing I was thinking was that I'm not particularly what's the word? I don't know if enjoy is the right word. I'm not. I although I do it, because it's my job to create card kits and things for my customers, I'm more of a person that I like seeing an array of products in front of me and then off the cuff maybe making something with what I have that's restricted. So I quite like, in a way, I quite like the idea of maybe just having, right, I've got those embellishments, I've got that ribbon, I've got that card, that paper, what am I going to do with it? So yeah, it'd be quite fun for me just to, and I think I like the idea of the word curate. Like I would curate a box of products for you that I would then go, right, you get a little strip of those, you know, embellishments, you get little pieces of these ribbons, you know, see what other else. So bonsoir Frédéric. I gave up buying magazines because yes, me too, Michelle. Yeah, me too. You like the Poppy Parade with the cherry cobbler? Yes, and stamping it on the soft sea foam does alter the colour as well, so just bear that in mind. Hi Carla, this is really beautiful. By the way, I'm in northwest Pennsylvania. Oh, are you near our Bonnie then? Julie's packing for 5 nights away. Oh, nice. Nice, Julie. Where are you off to? Somewhere fun, I hope. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I remembered I just got this one out to use and I haven't used it yet. So, I do want to add this stamp. I think I'll do it in the garden green. Hello, Dawn M. Colorado Crafter. Hello. So, enjoy your channel, but rarely make a live. Oh, well, welcome, welcome. Bienvenue, mon ami. Okay, so I just felt that I needed to add a different type of texture here. And this is actually a really fun way to hide that stem, because I'm not particularly enjoying that stem there. There we go. Add a bit more there. So I'm kind of basically wherever the stem is of that holly, I'm kind of like stamping this in the opposite direction. Does that make sense? Because once this is all cut up, it's not going to matter really. Probably see some coming up here as well. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I hardly ever stamp on coloured cardstock. Oh, well, let this be an inspiration to you then to have a go doing that, Janine. It does sort of change the, yeah, it just changes everything really. And if you choose a light colour, it does it subtly, but if you choose a darker colour, it does it obviously in a much more dramatic way. But it's, yeah, it's fun. I recommend it. I don't think I've got much more space for this. I'll just tuck one in there. Right. Oh, maybe one up here as well. All right, so I like that. Oh, right. Some of you who've watched my channel will know I have been missing this stamp for about 2 months now. And I found it the other day. Would you like to know where I found it? I found it, not in this catalogue, but my other one. I found it on the inside of my catalogue. I had my catalogue out and I went, oh, what's that in my catalogue? And I lifted the page and that stamp was there. It's come home to me. It's returned home. So there we go. There it is. I'm wondering whether it'd be nice. Oh, this one. Let's just pop a few little of those. So it's quite a sweet little stamp to add. I'm usually working on my Christmas backgrounds using the techniques I've learned from your One Shoot Wonders. Oh, fantastic. Oh, well, I'd love to have a look at them, Dawn. If you're part of Artful Stamping Space, please do share any any pictures of stampings that you've done as a result of watching my channel. It's always fun to see what you guys have created. So the link to Artful Stamping Space is in the description. It's always really exciting for me to see what you've been up to and what you've been stamping. Also, just incidentally, if you're sort of feeling part of this whole Artful Stamping community and you'd like to be able to send birthday cards to folks that you see on the chat quite regularly, there is an Artful Stamping Space contacts Facebook group. Now, to join that group, you need to just agree to quite important things, like that you're going to share your address with everybody, but you will not take people's addresses and abuse that privilege by sharing those addresses with anybody else. You are just going to use them purely for sending a card, a birthday card, or just a random act of kindness. So when you join that group, it's vitally important that you agree to those terms in order to be a participant. And then you need to also write your name and address in the way that it appears on your envelopes, okay? And you need to put your country as well, because there are folks who live in all parts of the world and you need to say which country it is. Right, I'm liking these little berries. I think it's just giving it a really nice sort of bit of delicacy to the whole proceedings. What do you think, guys? I think because of the change of time, yeah, the Aussies are up now. Hi, Caroline Manwaring. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator and watching from New South Wales, Australia. This is thank you. Who owes who a beer? Yeah, I'm glad I found it as well, Gina. Yeah. This is such a retro looking stamp set. What the holly leaves, it's got a real kind of 70s vibe about it. Yeah. We've got a few Carolines actually. We've got a few Carolines, we've got Tinas, Ginas. We used to have quite a few sometimes we have a few Heidis. There's a few, yeah. Anyway, I'm just wittering now. I may need to buy this set to add to my other 25 Christmas sets. Oh, Tina, I know. I know. Yep. Just going to give these a little bit of a clean. Still only one Glenna. I know. I don't know what I think my channel would explode if we had another Glenna on here. We can only have one Glenna until another one comes along. Right, I'm looking for my embossing buddy. Who's taken it? How am I supposed to do embossing if I haven't got my embossing buddy? Right, Ruth, have a wee tidy up. See what you can find. I've got my heat tool. Now, I did buy a new packet of embossing powder because I had this feeling that my old gold embossing powder was just not up to scratch. It was behaving a bit oddly, so I thought I'd get myself a new set. I don't know where my buddy is. Where's my buddy gone? Is it one down here? Sorry, bear with. I'm just going to see if I can find it. See if I can find it on my desk, because I had it out the other day, didn't I? I was using it. Oh, I found it. There it is, buried over there. Okay, right, let's clean this up then. So I'm going to really be quite liberal to make sure there's nothing sticky on this page whatsoever. Now, my idea was to stamp some gold circles and, hold on to your horses everybody, some snowflakes, some gold snowflakes with Season of Chic. Such a gorgeous set, especially this snowflake. It's becoming a favourite very quickly. So let's get that on there. I want to make sure that this is loose, this piece of paper. I'll tuck Tom's bookmarks out of the way. Just check this is fairly clean. Yep. Okay, nearly there. So I'm grabbing the Versamark ink. I've met. So I'm just reading your comments. Oh, see you, Linda. See you, Sherry. Take care. Lovely to see you. Yes, sometimes we have a few Michelles. Oh yes, we've got Michelle Jutrisa and Michelle Bernot. Do you say Bernot or Bernot? Bernot. Bernot? Okay, I'm going to stamp the circles wherever the berries are so that I don't have to overthink where I stamp them. Okay. Oh, I think you might just see a little bit there. Okay. Then snowflakes, I think I'm just going to nestle them in. Oops. Different spots. So I did one there, so ooh, do that one there. Oh, this is so hard because I can't see where I'm going. I'm just going to have to trust I'm getting these in the right places. Maybe one up here. Okay. Ooh, I'm wondering whether to stamp some of this fleckage. It's not quite dotted, it's more like fleckage. Might stamp some of this as well, just random. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Oh well. It will be what it will be. I can always do more, can't I? Oh, I can't remember where I've gone already. Alright, I'm going to stop there. So because I know I've got some ink on that, I've turned that scrap over. Right, where are my new powders? It's my new gold one. Ooh, right. very liberal with this. Okay. Okay, I put my hand in those earlier, so okay, right, I'm going to put that aside just for a sec while I tidy up and get this back in the pot, because this stuff is notorious for getting everywhere. Oh, look, plenty left. If you're wondering why I didn't use my little tray, it's because my little tray would be too small for this technique. Okay. I mean, the other option is maybe to cut it up first and just do it in small chunks, but not me. I just go for it. Just go for it. Oh, take care, Gina. Have a wonderful dinner. Right, now I can see that here I've got some gold powder where it shouldn't be. Right, so I'm going to start in this corner. Just going to try and be as systematic as possible. Systematic? Sorry, sound like a Grease song is about to start. Oh, these gold snowflakes are beautiful. Okay, I'm just kind of like going over it all and just checking I got everything. I think I did. Oh, it looks so pretty. it's just nice, it's just a really pretty pattern. I think regardless of, you know, whether you get snow or not get snow, snowflakes is a bit like, you know, like a butterfly, a really lovely butterfly, or a really lovely geometrical pattern like the lace. So I tend to just see it as a really gorgeous pattern and not really worry too much about the snowflake. So yeah, no, I think the newer embossing powder is working better for me. I think I find with the older one, it overheats very quickly and it just goes dull, whereas this is much shinier than my older embossing powder. So I think I will swap them out because I was getting frustrated with the older stuff. All right, I think now we'll add a little bit of dottage. Good old quiet meadow will come out because it's just fab. And I think I'm going to use Evening Evergreen. For this. I'm kind of focusing where I haven't got the dark green already. I'm kind of staying away from the holly and just kind of stamping away from there. So for those Stampin' Up! Demonstrators that are going to be going to on stage events throughout the world, have a wonderful time. I was looking at the various Stampin' Up! Demonstrators that I know who are going to be meeting up, and I was thinking, oh no, I'm going to miss them, but I had to make the decision that I couldn't really afford the time and the money to go to Vienna. So have a wonderful time, whoever goes. And if you're meeting up with in locals, have a great time too. And I think also because I now know that my face is going to be on the top 5 in the team building, I'm like, oh, I'm going to miss that bit too, but never mind. But I've had some really lovely messages from other demonstrators saying they're going to cheer for me, even though I'm not going to be there. So there we go. There we go, guys. What do you think? Do you think it needs anything else? I am wondering whether just to stamp the snowflakes again, but in a pale grey, just in the background a little bit, just to add some more texture. There we go. Just another layer of interest there. What green did I use? I used Garden Green and then Evening Evergreen on top of Garden Green. And then I did second generation here, but I didn't stamp on top of those. All right, I think I'm done. Right, let me just show you how I'm thinking of cutting this one up. So if I cut it up like this into 8s, you end up, now that's the only one that doesn't have much holly, any berries in it, but I can always add extra berries, but it, you know, I don't think it matters that much. So we've got a really lovely section of stamping there. The other option would be to see if we can get 9. Ah, okay. So that's the only one that wouldn't have big berries in it, but actually that's quite nice. Oh, any other darker green, Julie? Have you got Mossy Meadow? Mossy Meadow would be fine. Yeah. Hello, Caroline Manwaring, attending on stage in Sydney. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I know. I am starting to get FOMO. I am. But Janice, you know what? And I was saying to, I messaged Pip Dodman and said, you know what? I had such an amazing time at Backstage that I just felt it was worth the effort and the time and the expense to go to Backstage. You know, it was just the most fabulous week. So I've just got to hold on to that memory and just go, okay. Because in a way, to enjoy Vienna, I'd want to spend a few extra days there, and I just can't afford the time right now. You know, it's not fair on my family, my husband, you know. Merci beaucoup, Frédéric. Yeah, so I'll just enjoy it when it comes to Telford again, or well, sorry, no, I don't know if it's going to be in Telford. So wherever it is in the UK for you know, locals next spring, I'll look forward to seeing everybody there. Now, girls, 87 here and only 39 upraised thumbs. Hint, hint. Thanks, Martina. Oh my goodness, my mods are amazing. Thank you, moderators. You're awesome. Thank you, Bev. Thank you, thank you. I totally have FOMO. Oh. Yep, Janine. Janine, you'll need to come over here to come with us. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a Christmas class anyway that weekend, so I'll be busy. I won't think about it too much. My hubby's driving you to Sydney. You have to leave at 5 a.m. Oh, Michelle. That's so cool, though. Oh, bless you. Oh, you'll have a fab time, though. It will be good. Right, has anyone got any questions about what I've just stamped? I will go through the colours in a second. So... Oh, Michelle, by the way, nice hair. Okay, people have been messaging me. Okay, right, so let's go through colours then. So to start off with, I use soft seafoam cardstock. That's the first thing. All right, so it started off, oh, ignore the muck, but yeah, it started off with soft seafoam. All right, and that can help just break up the space a bit. Then I use some of the stamps from Christmas season, so mainly use this one here, some of these, and stamped in soft seafoam, soft succulent, and smoky slate. Okay, so light colours to start off with. So I challenge you guys to have a go doing this type of stamping, but you can choose any colour scheme. So you could just choose, I don't know, So Saffron as your base. You could use any of the paler colours. Then pick the colour that the cardstock is. So say, let's go for So Saffron. So choose So Saffron ink, and then 2 other colours in that area, or a grey. So you could go So Saffron, maybe Daffodil Delight and Smoky Slate. So stamp some leaves in that. Then stamp whatever your dark leaf is. You might not be using the holly. You might be using something else. Stamp those in a darker colour so it really shows up. So you've got this really lovely focal point. I mean, obviously the hollies are really nice, but it just looks really dramatic, doesn't it, having it in the darker. Hey, now what about Blackberry Bliss leaves? That would be lovely. Or golden. Sometimes holly, when it goes dry, it goes that really goldeny, ooh, like Cajun craze colour. That would be nice, wouldn't it? With copper, that would be very luxurious. Then the berries were stamped in Poppy Parade and Real Red. Okay, so lots of greens. No, sorry, not Real Red. Sorry. Take that back. Cherry Cobbler. And then we stamped these little ones in Cherry Cobbler as well. So the additional stamp set that we used was Framed Occasions. Used that one. And then we used the circle and the snowflake from Season of Chic to do some heat embossing. So we've gold heat embossing all over it because this is going to get cut up and made into lots of little cards. And what else did I use? Oh, and then just a little bit of sprinkling of dottage to finish it off. All right, so I think now what we're going to do is enter into what's called the after show party. So if you want to leave now and if you've got things to do, that's absolutely fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on the live, but I'm just going to be cutting these up and making some cards out of them. So if anyone wants to just sort of stay on and chat, that's absolutely fine. But if you're watching this on the replay and you think, oh, well, no, I don't need to watch Ruth cutting up pieces of paper, or if you want to skip to the end just to see how they turn out, then that's absolutely fine too. So Martina says, you have seriously weakened my resolve to not buy this set for a change. Martina, have you got some other holly leaves? But can't make colour show on Blackberry Jest. Oh no, I meant stamp the leaves in Blackberry Bliss. But yes, you can make them show on Blackberry Bliss, Janine. Have you done the white ink class with me? So I'm going to cut this at 6.5 centimetres or about 2.5 inches. Oh, can I just do that first so I can get a screenshot? Just realised. There we go. That's my screenshot. Oh no, was it that way around? That's my... I need to do that so I can get a screenshot later. All right. Oh, April. Hi. Nice to see you. Joanna, are you going? Oh, fantastic. Oh, give Michaela a big hug for me. And yeah, there's a few other people that have said that they'll cheer. So thank you. I tell you what, if you could film people cheering, that would be even cooler. But don't worry about it, no pressure. I know, I'm gutted that I won't be able to go up there. I think you sometimes get to walk as well. Do the walk. Never mind. No, I'm not going to think about it anymore. Am I going to be doing a white ink class again? Yes. I can do one. Yep. If there's enough people who are interested. Actually, April, don't I owe you a class? I think I owe you a class because you couldn't make one, I think. I don't know. I might be speaking out of turn. Right. I'm going to cut these at 9 centimetres. And the reason for these numbers are all going to come apparent in a second when I cut the matting layers for these. I'm going to flip that one around because I want to get the berries in. Maybe we can save these little pieces for doing one other card. Oh, sweetie. That's kind of you. You're going on Tuesday. What a great idea. That is such a good idea to go and see some sights. Oh. Okay, so I'm wondering what colour. I'm wondering whether a nice red border would look good on here. Let's have a look at real red. Oh, look, I've got a strip in here. I wonder if that would be the right size. Oh, never mind. Not big enough. It's quite nice, isn't it? Real red. Oh, look at that. I've got some scrap in there that I can use. Ooh, I like using up scraps. So, this needs to be 9.5. Have you done your swaps yet, Joanna? Oh, that is 9.5. Is that bang on 9.5? Ew, okay, that's good. Don't need to do much more of that. And then this needs to be 7. Ooh, or craft paper. Yes, I do have some of that, Navarana. Did you just see that little piece at the side? I have got a little piece just lurking on my desk that was from when I had a go doing some embossing. Look. That's quite nice. Right, so if I cut 9.5. I'm not pushing hard enough. What's wrong with me? Red embossing powder. Yeah, we did have some sparkly red from a few years ago. Yeah, they came out, it was a special one that they came out with. I think I might have still got some actually. Unless I got rid of it. Oops, wrong one. Right, is that wide enough? No, never mind. Alright, so I've got 2 of those. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the red, 2 of those. So I need 3 more. See if I've got any Poppy Parade. What's that? Oh, a bit of cherry cobbler. Just cut that bit off. Right, what does that measure? 9 inches. Cut that to 9.5. You made butterfly shrink plastic earrings for team gifts. Oh, lovely. Have you got a downline, Joanna? And have you got them going with you? Ooh, brushed gold. Ah, thank you, Ruthie. Nice to see you. Goodness me, if I was going to not New Orleans, Vienna, that's the other thing I'd have to be thinking about. Swaps. Oh well, at least I don't have to do that this time. Oh yes, Joanna, please post the pictures in Artful Stampin Space of what you've done. Or on your... Actually, you have a... I think you've got a Facebook group, haven't you? I know, it wouldn't be far from you, Martina. Yeah, that's where the event is this time. I think if I was going, I would definitely be trying to persuade you to come and meet me there. Hi, Barb. Yeah, this is now the after party, Barb. So welcome. You got your backstage pass to come to the after party. Mind you, we've got 80 viewers at the after party, so there we go. So for those of you who've just joined, a few minutes ago I said, look, I've finished making stamping now. If you want to go, you can go. If you want to hang out with me, you can. Well done, Joanna. I've just recently put it, but the team gifts are for the other members of Michaela's team that are going. Oh. Yes, I could have come back with you. Yep. I think I'm going to have to restart planning a trip to see you at some point, Martina. Because I was planning to do it, and then you had guests. I hope you took a photo of that one sheet wonder. Did I? I know I didn't take a photo, but I did have it on in my frame, so I can go back and get a screenshot. Yeah, because I like to make the pictures my thumbnail. So yeah, well done for your promotions. Oh, you'll get to you'll get the silver badge, won't you? What's the word? Yeah, promotion badge. Hi, Sandra. Oh, yeah, I'm nearly at the end. I'm just making these cards up. I've done the stamping bit, so you might have to just go back and watch the replay if you want to see how I stamp these. But yeah, just hang out with us for now and then go and watch the replay later. All right, so now I've got to decide what colour I'm going to stick these on. And I liked Navarana sort of suggested about the craft colour. So the nearest colour we've got to craft is crumb cake. And I'm thinking I wouldn't mind putting these onto crumb cake. I think they would look really nice. And it just so happens I have a new packet. It came today. Oh, I do have a couple of sheets here. Oh, all green. Yeah. What sort of green? Since I'm oh no, Martina, everyone, any demonstrator can go to a Stampin' Up event. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you know, sell thousands of £100 worth, or whether you just buy for yourself, every single demonstrator is allowed to go to a Stampin' Up event. Yeah, and it's fun because we get to do swaps, and you get to see new product being demonstrated. Oh, it's good fun. Yeah, no one is excluded. No. Yeah, you can't. Oh yes, and you couldn't barge in either. Yeah, you'd have to you'd have to show your credentials. So yeah, but no, if you wanted to go, if it's it, I mean, there's it at some point it will probably be in Germany actually, again, because it tends to rotate. The events tend to rotate different countries in Europe. So actually, it's more likely to be in mainland Europe than it is in the UK, because there are more of you in Germany than there are here. So it's a bit more central. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone who's a signed up demonstrator can go to a Stampin' Up event, as long as you pay. You've got to pay. But if you're Silver Elite, and this is one of the perks of if you work hard and you sell product and you have a little bit of a team, you get to Silver Elite, you can actually choose one event a year to go to for free. So yeah, you just got to register. Yep. Okay, so I've got 8 there, and then I've probably got a spare. Ooh, let's see what that looks like. Right, so maybe we could do the brown on the red. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Yeah, Glenna would have to sign up again. Glenna's not a demo at the moment. So if you're watching this and wondering, what are the girls talking about? What are they talking about, this demo business? So Stampin' Up is a company that you can either, the 2 ways that you can get product from Stampin' Up is either to purchase it through a demonstrator, so that's somebody who is signed up, or you can sign up yourself and you can get a discount on your future purchases by signing up. So it usually costs £99 or 129 euros? I think that's the price of it. And you can choose £130 of product for that. Then whoever you sign up with, whoever you choose to be your demonstrator upline, now different people do different do different things. I have a Facebook group for my team and a Facebook Messenger group. Those that don't use Messenger, I just contact them either by email or other ways. And so you basically then, it means you've got a kind of a go-to person that if you want some support and information about, doing different activities, then yes, you can go to Stampin' Up and get the information from their website. But if you want to sort of, be part of a community, there's usually the opportunity to do that with your upline. So I host monthly Zoom team meetings, and it's completely optional whether you to come or not. I also have incentives for my teams, for their sort of either selling or either they're selling or they're purchasing for themselves. If they do certain amounts in a month, I will send them vouchers. I also celebrate their anniversaries by again sending them out a little voucher. And also I'm just there for them, if they say, oh Ruth, I need some help setting up a blog, or I need some help setting up a YouTube channel, or whatever it is, then I am more than willing to answer questions. So there we go. And for those of you who've been following my social media and also my video from Tuesday, was it Tuesday night? Where I was celebrating an annual achievement. I came 5th in the country for team building last year. So oh, take care, Janine. Yes, there's lots of German damaged. Yes, it's hard to find customers, is it, Sandra? Oh. Well, I always think sometimes we have to work at making customers. So there's always somebody out there who's never stamped before. That's the way I see it. There's always somebody who would love to have a go doing it, who we need to reach out to and teach. So that's what I've realised, that you can't always depend on people who are already stamping. You need to teach people to stamp. So find new ways of meeting people. So are they not upside down? What have I done? Oh, have I stuck some of these upside down? I think they're just an overall design. I'm not really too worried. It's just a pattern. I'm not yeah, I'm not too worried about it being the right way up or whatever. It's just a pattern. But yeah, if you would prefer to turn it whatever way you want to turn it, then that's fine. To be honest, I'm not really concentrating. Sorry. Now, what is nice though, that there are some little areas left for if you wanted to stamp a sentiment. On some of them there is a bit of a space. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, there we go. I was like, where's the 9th one gone? Bonne nuit. Who's going to sleep? Oh, Janice. Good night, sweetheart. I gave out my tea. Oh, lovely, Michelle. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes it's a case of trying to find a new circle of people to meet with. Right, so the holly set does have some really gorgeous bold greetings. So we've got Christmas wishes and then we've got joy and peace. Now I'm wondering whether just the simple word joy would look good. Oh, we've got Christmas wishes as well. I don't know, I think just the word joy would be fine. I'm just going to go with that. Oh, good idea, Sandra. Yes, it is. It is tricky here too. I think lots of people are experiencing some sort of financial tightenings. But I think that's where the beauty of having a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you can talk to, as opposed to sort of just going to a shop and going, oh, I don't know what to buy. I want to make cards, but I don't know where to start. The beauty of having a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator is that we can help customers make really good frugal choices. So we can sort of suggest, look, if you get this stamp set, you can do X amount of cards. If you just have 2 colours of ink pads or whatever, we can help people to not overspend, but spend wisely. So if you're out there thinking, oh my goodness, stamping is so expensive, I don't know where to start, I don't want to waste money, please, please, please get in contact with me or whoever your demonstrator is, and just talk it through with them, you know, or actually think about signing up. It's £99, and for £99 you get £130 of product. That is plenty to get you started making a ruck of cards, especially if you're thinking for the Christmas season. You can make a lot of cards for that price. And as you can see, I'm cutting my own card bases, you know, so it's £8.75 for a pack of 24 paper pieces of card. Well, that's 48 cards. You know, that's £8.75 for 48 cards. And then, you know, there's obviously there's bits that, you know, you might cut up, but that would be maybe another pack of card. So yeah. But what you get with Stampin' Up is just really high quality materials. So you're actually wasting less because it's so high quality. I know people who've tried to cut corners. Oh, look. They try and sort of, you know, purchase the really cheap stamp sets or cheap dies and stuff, and they end up just not using them and then realizing, oh, I've wasted money, you know. So oh well, I can stick some sort of embellishment on that. I think I might try filing that off, actually, some of it. That's why I love your one sheet wonders so much, Ruth. With just a few stamp sets and colours, we'll make our own DSP. That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty frugal person too. You know, I don't always buy the DSPs and things. I think I might just cut that one off. I think I might just double mount this one. Ah, using the wrong blade. There we go. Actually, that might not be wide enough. Try that. Don't worry, I'm not going to waste that card. It's going to go in my scrap pile and it will get used for something else. Oh, that's not straight. Why is that straight? It's definitely not straight. Ugh. Ruth, what are you doing? Right, stop there, Ruth. Okay, let's just get a pale green out. There we go. We'll just double mount that one. Right, let me just make sure I've got no ink on my fingers. Yeah, I suppose the beauty of a stamp set though is that once you're, you know, if you get bored with it, you can always sell it on to somebody else. And even if you don't get all the money back, you know, that's fine. But yeah, the great thing about I think stamps is that you can use them over and over and over and over again, you know. So. Oh well, there we go. That's my fixed one. So there we go, guys. 9 cards in 1 hour 25. That's not too bad. Plus a bit of time for chatting. So there we go. Put a row of sequins. Yes. My problem is I have so much stuff that I get overwhelmed. Okay, Carla. Yeah, sometimes it's worth just going, you know what? Just pick 2 or 3 stamp sets, 4 colours, and just force yourself just to use those. Yeah. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. So so for this I would have used 1, 2, 3, 4.5 pieces of card plus the one that we stamped on, so that's 5.5, and then if I cut my matting layers all from the same piece of paper, I would have used another one, so that would have been 6.5 pieces of cardstock. And I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ink pads, but you could probably have got away with maybe using 6. And yeah, I did use about 4 stamp sets, but you might have got away with not using the Quiet Meadow one because there is dottage in that one. So there we go. Right. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Curly Top. I can never part of my stamps. I mean, you wouldn't sell your kids either, would you? No. I'd hire them out. I wouldn't sell them. I'd rent my children out. Actually, they do rent themselves out sometimes for money, for jobs. You know, there's a chap at church who sometimes rents one of my sons out to do some manual labour. You know, so there we go. Yeah. Oh, SAB, not DAB. Yep. There we go. Right, my lovelies, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for cheering me along so much this week. It's been such an amazing, lovely week. And yeah, keep stamping, and please just reach out if you need any advice about stamp choices, about colour choices, anything to do with stamping. I'm quite happy to talk about it. And if you're thinking of signing up as well, you know, just email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. No pressure conversation, okay? I cannot make you sign up with me. It is purely, it's always up to you who you would like to choose as your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. All I can do is be myself, tell you what I do, and, you know, if you'd like to chat to me about it, that's up to you. So there we go. Lots of love to you all. Take care. What's that? Oh, what did you say, darling? Hiding there. You're not done, Ruth. Club is here this month. Though. What's that? I missed that. You tried to swap them, but no one would take them. Oh, take care, everyone. Bye. Take care, April. Lovely to see you. Bye, Frederique. Bye, Navarana. Good night.